guys, I am from my class. Nakwambia, those classes are so cold. Like, I don't know if it's because I don't take breakfast like before my class, but I was freezing. Now mind you, I'm trying to keep warm, but I was freezing. I think they have AC like in every corner. Hey, and then you come outside and the sun is bright. You're like, but why was I freezing? We had such a nice class today. I love my classes. So he's told us we have an assignment due on Friday, which he's still going to guide us on how the assignment is supposed to be done. But this is the crazy part. So he wants us to talk about how we identify, like just describe for him something, how can I say, like an experience that happened to your life that affects the way you identify. You get? So he wants a thick description of like 2,000 words. I don't even talk about myself like that. I'm just like, is this therapy? Am I in therapy? Oh my god, I have to think of something that happened to me that affected my identity and put it in 2,000 words. That's something. That is something. I'm trying to see how that's gonna happen. So I'm just headed back. I want to see if I can go to Starbucks. Not Starbucks, sorry. Subway. I want to eat something. I usually don't have appetite in the morning. Like, my breakfast is always at 11, but now my class starts at 11 and I can't eat then go to class immediately because I'm either gonna sleep or just be bored. So I always try to eat after my classes. Plus I concentrate more when I'm not so full. Guys, oh my god, like what? So I'm just working, I'm from class, and then I get Instagram, I find a DM, there's this girl, she's telling me, guess what? I'm like, what? She's like, my visa has been approved. I'm like, yeah. She says her visa has been approved and that she watched my videos and she was like, I was speaking to her. And you know, you make these videos, you're just like, I hope it helps someone. You're not sure that it will, but what? Like, guy, okay, god, what? Nasikia nika ni mimi nimepata visa tena. I can't even, like, what? Okay, guy, okay, god, keep doing it over and over and over again. We'll give you back all the glory. Keep doing it, keep blessing everyone who looks and seeks for you. Keep doing it, god, keep doing it. Okay, if you watch this video, I am just so proud of you. Like, nasikia roho yangu inagonga. Today is such a good day. Like, that's another good news I've received today. What? Like, guy, congrats. I know how it feels. I know how it feels to get your visa approved. She's going to UK though, so, but that's so cool. Good morning, guys. It's Wednesday around 7:30 a.m. I want to go take a shower. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I don't think I introduced this vlog when I started it. Actually, I did. I've just deleted those videos and I'm gonna explain to you guys why in a few. If you're new here, my name is Terry. Please subscribe, please join the gang. We're on the road to 5k. I feel like in every video I'm on the road to another milestone. So we're currently on the road to 5k. We just hit 4,000 subscribers. So if you're new here, thank you for subscribing. if you're new here and you're still not subscribed, join. I don't know, I didn't want to share this at first, but then I felt like it won't be authentic. Like my content will not be authentic if I don't share this, because I am talking about God. I'm talking about God's greatness, about how God manifests himself in my life. And if I leave parts out that he's also manifested in my life, I'm not really going to help, because what if you need God in that way that he has helped me? Maybe you need an encouragement. So that's why I want to share with you guys what happened to me. I've been going through it, bitch. I've been losing my motherfucking medulla. Oh my God. So much happened yesterday. So the last time I talked to you guys was when I got out from class, right? And when I tell you guys I go through a lot of things in one day, it doesn't even feel like I've been here for like 2 weeks. It feels like I've been here for like months, because just one day I go through a million things. So you remember in my last vlog, I was telling you guys how I got replies from the jobs I had applied from, right? So there's this one job that I really wanted, because the pay was really nice. And I was like, God, if you give me this, I'll be so happy. Like, that money, I can do so much with it. So I applied for it, and they gave me a reply. They had told me to just send in my details. And then yesterday, when I was coming out from class, they told me that I've gotten the job, and that, oh my God. Anyway, so I got an email telling me that I've gotten the job and that I'll be handling money, and they need to know if they can trust me with money. So they're going to give me my startup salary and a few cash to just start it over with. It was supposed to be a remote job that I do from my room or house. So I was wondering, what is the money for? Like, am I buying something? Am I, like, you know, because it's clearly not transport. But I was just like, you know, I'm not even going to question God. If this is what God wants for me, I'm with it. So I was excited. I replied them. I was like, oh my God, thank you so much for considering me. Yes. I can't wait to take the job. Just give me the directives. So they told me, we're going to send a check to you that you have to deposit, and then it's going to include your salary and we are going to explain once you receive the money. I was like, cool. They asked me if I have a bank account. I said yes. They asked me which bank. I told them the bank that I have an account with, and they were like, okay, cool. So in like a few minutes, they sent me a check, and I was so shocked because they sent so much money. They sent me a check with $2,100. I was like, 2,100? I was expecting something like $100 to $200. Ikienda sana, maybe $300. This was $2,100. They have not seen me. They don't know me. I have not even started the job up front. Then, you know, this you question yourself. I questioned it so much, but then I was like, you serve a living God. So I was just like, oh my God, I'm so excited. I remember calling my mom, calling my friends. I'm like, hey, nimepata a job. They've given me 2,000. They want me I'm starting even immediately. So they told me, I told them, okay, do I need to go to the bank to check this out? Like, do you want me to cash this money out? They're like, no, this is a mobile deposit check. You can just do it on your app. All you have to do is take a picture of these checks and upload it on the app. There's a mobile deposit section. You can just do that and it will transfer the money. I was like, okay, that's easy since I don't have to leave my house and go to the bank. So I was like, fine, let me do that. I take my phone, I take the pictures, I screenshot them, I go and try and upload. So the first time I upload, it says there's an error. And it says the error is the names don't match. So the name on the check, I had put my 3 names. The name in my bank mobile app has my 2 names, my name and my surname. So I was like, okay, this is clearly a misunderstanding. Let me just go to the bank and sort it out. So they text me immediately. Have you been able to transact the money? So I mean, genuinely, I'm just telling them, no, I haven't. I think there was a problem with the name. Let me just go to my bank and confirm. They're like, no. What is the problem with the name? I told them, I gave you guys my 3 names, but the bank registered me under 2 names. So they told me, give us your 2 names. And I gave them my 2 names. And they sent another check, another $2,100 check with my 2 names. I'm like, okay. I try uploading it again. I upload it, and this time I was locked out of my app. I'm like, what's going on? But then it didn't hit me. What hit me was like, okay, maybe it's because you've tried a couple of times. It looks suspicious. So I just told myself, you know what? Let me just take an Uber, go to the bank. I took my Uber. On my way to the bank, they text me again. Have you been able to process it? I tell them, no, I've been locked out of my app. I'm going to sort it at the bank. And then they were telling me, but this is a mobile deposit check. It cannot be cashed out from the bank. And then I was just like, I don't even need them to cash it out. I just need them to allow me to access my app again. So they were like, okay, fine. I get to the bank. I explain to them the whole situation and how I got locked out. And me, I'm just expecting them to just be like, okay, cool, this is easy, you're back in. Tell me why I was grilled for like 1 hour. They were just like, so where did you get this money? So who's sending it to you? So what is it supposed to be done for? Like, I had to show proof of the conversation, the emails, the phone number that they used to text me on. I had to show them almost everything. And I'm like, why are you doing this to me? Like, what have I done? I'm just looking for a job. And the one thing that made me feel like it was okay is because I applied for this job on the app, there's an app called Handshake, and I applied on the student jobs for SIU, my university, because I didn't want to get a job that would want my full-time or that would not go with my classes. So I felt the best thing to do is work with the school. And this job, on the application, they had said one of the requirements, you have to be a full-time student at SIU. So I was like, okay, this is definitely an SIU job. You know, nothing felt wrong in the beginning. So they are grilling me, the bank is grilling me. I'm answering all the questions because maybe I'm just like, okay, I can tell you anything you want because I'm not hiding anything. And then once they're done, they're like, okay, we still have to confirm where this check came from. So once we do that is when we'll be able to let you access your app, and that's when we'll be able to let the money go through. I'm like, okay. At first I was confused. I just thought it's like a 2 minutes thing. I'm coming here, I'm gone. I get my money, I start working. So they told me I can't work immediately. I was like, fine. I could not even take an Uber. Like I was in my thoughts. I walked the whole way back. I don't even know how I got here. I was just walking, wondering why did they grill me so much? Like, why are they so concerned? And then I started it started hitting me. Why did these people give me so much money? Why did these people give me so much money? Like now, maybe that's the suspicion. So by the time I was so close to get to my accommodation, the bank calls me. And they're like, hi, Terry, we're calling you from the bank. You came to inquire about this check. We are calling to confirm that it's a fraud. Fraud? What do you mean fraud? They're like, yeah, it's a fraud. First of all, it traces back to New York. We are in Illinois. I'm like, New York? What do you mean New York? I thought it's from the school. And then they just told me that those people who create these accounts, these fraud things, they've advanced, they know how to hack in to student portals. Okay, not the portal, to that app, and like disguise themselves like they're part of the school, because they feel like that is the way students will trust them. And they said if that deposit would have gone through, I would have been an accomplice. So it was like, it was a lot to take in. It was like, if that deposit would have gone through, it would have traced to my account, and high chances that they would have asked me to send back the money. So it would have been me giving them the money. So I would have been part of the fraud. I would have been eligible to be arrested. My God, it was a lot. It was a lot to even take in, to hear. I'm like, I was just applying for a job and I was so excited, and I don't even have any more tears in me because I've already cried it all. But it's just like, wow. Like, you know, in Kenya, the type of frauds we are used to is lend me money, help me money, give me money. Like, fraud tumezoea Kenya ni ya give me money. But I come here and the fraud is take money. And now I've been told to just be careful, and that you cannot be paid for work you have not worked, you've not done. Like, that should have been my first red flag. The fact that they're willing to give me money and I've not even started working, and the fact that they even asked which bank I use was another red flag. And what else was another red flag? The amount of money was a red flag. Like, I was just so desperate for a job, and I'm not desperate anymore. I deleted, like, I blocked every site that I applied work from, even if it said it's from my school. I've been told the safest way to get a job is to go physically and apply physically, or when you get a job, you really research on it, make sure it's legit, make sure it's, oh my God, I'm just putting this information out there because I know I've been told by so many people who also want to travel abroad, who want to either work abroad or study abroad. I just want you to know to be careful. I almost got into the biggest mess ever in a foreign country. I cannot imagine if I would have gotten arrested. Like, thank God my app blocked me out. Thank God the bank grilled me with so many questions. Thank God they just did all that. Because if not, the money would have gone to my account and I would have been part of something I didn't even know. And it wouldn't have been easy to get myself out of it. It was just a lot. I've had a day. I cried. I was having mixed emotions because I'm grateful to God that it didn't go through, and I just felt like that was just God blocking me from danger. God was blocking me from, you know, all those bad things. But then I was just like, I was crying because I'm just like, oh my God, there's just so much I need to learn. There's so much to be careful from. There's so much that I need to put into consideration. And now I'm just trying to give myself more grace, that I didn't know better, but now I know better. And now I know to be more careful with transactions and not to receive money if I've not worked for it. Now I know better. Now I know better. And I at first I didn't want to post about it because I had done a whole video of me getting the job, me going to, you know, me doing all that. And then I deleted them because I was feeling so bad. I deleted them. But then I was like, if I don't tell you guys about, if I don't tell you guys about how even when you get your blessings, it's not the end of the fight. The fight is still going on. The fight has just begun. The devil will not be like, okay, you got your blessing, let me leave you and fight other people. No, He's still going to try and take you out of the game. He's still going to try and take you out of your blessings. He's still going to try and fumble you out. But I feel like because I try to pray every day and talk to God every day and listen to a preaching every day, God protects me every day. God covers me with the blood of Jesus every day. And you need that. You need God. I don't care what you achieve in life. You will never not need God. I don't care what you get. I don't care which achievement you make. You cannot live this life without God, because God will protect you from things you don't even know you need protection from. That, I feel like that's what God did for me. He just protected me. And now it doesn't have to be my story that I got arrested for being ignorant, you know. First, I used to be like, I don't want to go through any obstacle. I don't want to go through any hardship. But that, my prayer has changed from I don't want to go through anything to I don't want to go through it alone. I want to go through it with God, because God is bigger than anything. God is bigger than any devil. God is bigger than any enemy. God is bigger than any human. So if you fight a fight with God, you're going to win. You fight a fight alone, you're not going to win. Choosing not to fight is still losing, because the devil is not going to be like, okay, you don't want to fight, I'm not going to attack you. He's still going to attack you, whether you want to fight or not, whether you want to be God's strongest soldier or not. The devil is there. The devil is working. You have to work 10 times harder. You have to show him that I know you want to take me out, but I serve a living God. I serve a God bigger than you. I serve a God who can take you out. And even when I cannot take you out, even when you're attacking me with things that are beyond me, I'm going to go to someone who's bigger than me and bigger than you. And let's see how that goes. Yeah, let's see how that goes. Exactly. The devil lost again, and I know he's really trying to fight me, especially because so many people are commenting on my videos and saying how much I am inspiring them to have a connection with God, and how much I am just making them to be closer to God. And obviously the devil doesn't want that, because he wants most of you to be in the dark and think that you're powerless and think that you don't deserve the blessings that you deserve. And I'm here to tell you, you deserve them. And no matter how hard things get, no matter how scary things get, God is working with you. You know, I was saying, God who parted the Red Sea, and I'm just imagine how big the Red Sea is, right? Like, it's a sea, guys. Sea. Imagine walking between the Red Sea. Kuna maji huku, kuna maji huku. Maji, like, enye nafika duko juu. And you're just like, what if? I'm sure they were afraid. I'm sure they were like, what if this water just collapses on us? I'm sure they were not sure, like, you know, they were just like, are we doing the right thing? Like, does Moses know what he's doing? Like, and then the Red Sea is long. You know, you don't just get in and get out. I'm sure they walked a distance in the midst of being scared, in the midst of being unsure, in the midst of, what are we doing? Like, are you sure God is going to take you out of this? Are you sure you're going to make it out alive? And that just hit me, that even when God is working with you in times of danger, it's not that you're not going to feel scared. It's not like you're not going to feel the danger. You're going to feel it. You're going to be scared. But you have to trust God that even though it looks scary, he is still in control. Even though it looks like there's no light at the end of the tunnel, God is in control. No one is greater than him. He has no rival. He has no equal. And I needed to hear that. I listened to a preaching with Sarah Jakes yesterday, and it was just preaching about, don't let the devil scare you. Don't let the devil scare you. Who is inside of you, meaning God. When God is inside of you, anything else is small. Everything else is small. Your problems are small. Your fear is small. Your doubt is small, because you serve a bigger being. That is what I went through yesterday. and it shook me. I'm not gonna lie, it shook me so much, especially hearing that I could have been arrested for fraud. That really shook me so much. But I've had to build back my faith. I've had to ask God for strength to go on, and I am going to show you guys that if I can do it, you can do it too. And I'm not doing it alone, I'm doing it with God. So I pray that even you, whatever you're going through in life, just put God first. Just, najua it looks like there's no light at the end of the tunnel, but just put God first. After class, I'm going to go to the student service building and apply for a job myself in person. I have to make sure the job is legit and the job is in our school. And the bank also told me to report that email and tell them that they're disguising themselves as part of the university. So that's my plan of today. God is still on the throne, guys. God is still in control. God is God. Nothing is bigger than him. Nothing can take him by surprise. He knew this was coming and he protected me from it before I even knew it was coming. So yeah, it's another good day to remind you to have a relationship with God and talk to God daily. The same way you get excited to see your friends, the same way you get excited to get online, the same way you get excited to watch your favorite influencer, you have to get excited to talk to God every day. And even when you don't get excited, just talk to God. Even when you're sad, talk to God. When you're scared, talk to God. When you don't know what is awaiting you ahead, just talk to God. Be excited while talking to God, and he will be excited to help you. He'll be excited because he'll know every time Terry is in trouble, she will always run to me, and I have to be there for her. And God is a just God. God is so good. God is so good. I'm going to apply for a job, and I am praying and I'm trusting that I'm going to get a job that is mine, and a job that belongs to me, and a job that God ordained for me. This is my outfit for the day, and I have on this jacket from yesterday because our classes are so cold. Yeah, because the ACs in our class, you freeze in that class. You have to just be warm. And I was told that the classes are cold during the summer and hot during the winter. I think they need to find a balance because those temperatures are just Hey guys, I'm like 35 minutes early. Like, I'm the only one in class. I didn't nimekuja. I was wondering why it's dark. I had to switch on the lights. I came to America thinking I am an American timer, but I beat them to it. I beat them to it. Hi. Not full.
You want a 6-inch?
Yeah, sorry.
Do you still want the pepper jack cheese that you had yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay. And toasted as well?
Yeah. Is this avocado?
Yes.
I would have that.
You want it after it's toasted?
Yeah, yeah.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. With avocado.
Here is my sandwich. Aki hakuna kitu mbaya. Like being hungry and you have food in your hand and you cannot eat. Anyway. Ooh, I have my sandwich. It looks crazy because the sauces have spread out, but I cannot wait. I'm hungry. Thank God for food. I'm a foodie, guys. I love food. Like so good. So I want to try and start doing my assignment, or even think about it, because it's on Wednesday. The assignment is due on Friday, 11:59 p.m. Thank God. But I want to try and just like get my mind around what I want to write about. And then at 4:30 I have a picnic date. I have a picnic date with the boy. And you guys, I am tired of explaining myself, and I'm not even, this is the one and last. If this goes over your head again, y'all can judge me. I really don't care at this point. Here, going on a date, it's like in Kenya when a guy asks for your number. They ask for your number to go and get to know you, right? You give out your number so that you can get to know each other. Here, people don't do that. They don't have time to keep texting you or calling you every time. So the only thing they do is make time, maybe set aside a couple of hours. Y'all go on a date, y'all spend that time knowing each other. You decide, are we going to see each other again? Is this pointless, or do I like you, or do I see this being something? So yeah, that is the whole point of going on a date. Not that I've found a boyfriend. So stop coming for me, please. I am going to go on dates, because especially if I feel like that's a genuine person, because I'm really in tune with my spirit. If I feel like it's a genuine person, I'm gonna go on a date. And if I don't like them after the date, I'm not gonna see them again. It's not such a big deal. It's not such a big concept. It's just because we are used to the bare minimum. Like Kenyan men give us the bare minimum. We tend to think going on a date is something so big, like this man has taken me. Like, that's how I was feeling, actually. That's how I was blushing so much, because I was just like, oh my God, how come I'm turning 25 and I've never experienced this? And to them, it's just like, okay, cool, it was nice to meet you. If we meet again, cool. If we don't, cool. You're not my girlfriend just because we went on a date, on a coffee. Like, guys, coffee, bro. Yo, I'm new here, but my standards are not that low. Even lunch or dinner, like food. I love the dates, but it doesn't mean anything that serious as it means in Kenya. So yeah, we're going on a picnic date. It's going to be inside the school. There's a lake in our school. I just found out, and I saw it when I was coming out of my class. So he said we'll go there around 4:30 p.m. And 4:30 here is not that late, because darkness, like, giza inaingia around saa 3 usiku. So yeah, it's still gonna be safe. For all the safe police people coming to me in the comments like I'm a child. Guys, so it's currently, it's 4 p.m. He said he'll be here by 4:30, and these people keep time. I don't know, I don't want to carry. Kuna joto, kana sikia joto hivi hapa ndani na sasa nje. Let me see how the outfit looks without. Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's a short. Not bad. Cause aki kuna joto. I can only imagine vile kutakuwa nje. So today I decided to not do my makeup because last time I went with makeup and I don't want him to only know my face with makeup. Like, I want them to also. I look good. I look good. Let's go. Oh, not let's go because I'm not going with you guys. I don't know. I'm not carrying my bag because it's not like I'm going to. I don't need anything here really. And the slides also have black and white. You know, a little matchy. Let me go to the washroom ni confirm this. It looks good. As much as it looks good on camera, I need to make sure it looks good in person.
Good day, mama. Safe to take a step out. Get some air now. Let your edge out. Put some ice, but you'll be heavy in my mind. Can you get the heck out? I need rest now. Got me bummed out. You so you, baby.
Every time I'm on water, I'm just like, I could drop my phone and that would be it.
I worry that I wasted the best of me on you, baby. You don't care. Not gonna make a nuisance, it's just urgent. Trying to make some similar change, got me a war in my mind. Let it go away, think he was holding me. Choose the right, but it will rip up in front of me. All the while, I wait my arms, smile. Still wanna try, still believe in. Good day.
The mixture of colors, the yellow, the orange, the red, the white. It's like a flower show.
Faces I disappear if you let